Well, this is where the bonsai start. We take cuttings from the the plant, and it takes about 1 year to come to this size. And as you'll notice when I pull this up, this is the start of a bonsai. Those roots have taken about 1 year to manifest. And that's your start of your bonsai. Then we move it into another pot, which is this size pot. So this will go into a pot like that. And then eventually to a 1 gallon and a 5 gallon and a 15 gallon until they grow really big. And that's how bonsais are started. That have the base. There's soil all under here. So this is what usually take like 1 quart. This has more like 2 gallons of soil.
Wow.
Where in a standard bonsai pot, you'd have 1 quart for this plant to live in. Now it has 1 gallon of soil. Standard ceramic bonsai pot. It it doesn't complement the tree as much, and people who are really into what a good pot relative to a plant is, this is not a good proportion because the pot is very thick. We'd want a thinner pot for this, and I'll show you where that might work out, or a bigger plant portion. Much of what bonsai is about finding the right pot for the plant. It's much like a picture framer. He wants to find the right frame for that picture. Well, we do the same. We want to find the right pot for the plant. And that enhances the appearance of the plant, makes it look older, makes it look more beautiful. Our job in bonsai is to make young plants look old. There are many styles in bonsai, and this is called the upright formal style. Now, the styles are looking into nature. Now, this tree in nature is growing in a place that doesn't have a lot of climate change. It doesn't have a lot of wind. It just kind of grows into a very beautiful tall tree. We call that formal style. Now, but much of nature is very harsh on trees, and I'll show you what a windswept tree looks like, which is another style. But we grow these styles to represent different places in nature. And this one is from a very protected, it could be a cove, it could be a nice little valley where it doesn't get a lot of change in temperature, a lot of winds, rocks hitting it. So this is a very protected tree. Okay? We call these our spoiled kids. Now here we have a bonsai that has been hit by the wind. It's been hit by rocks. It's been in the mountain, on a mountainside. It's got a lot of movement in it. It's got a lot of struggle. One of the things that bonsai represents is the ability to live. These trees take a lot of abuse in nature. They even take a lot of abuse from the owners of them, because sometimes we forget to water them. We don't do this and that, but they will strive to live. So these are called windswept or informal style. We also use herbs in bonsai. They make a nice bonsai specimen. We use herbs such as rosemary, which this is a rosemary. We use thyme, we have sage, we have, I've even done peppermint. Various herbs make a good bonsai. Now the history of Noble House is that we started 28 years ago as a small bonsai nursery, and this is one of our nurseries. This is the one in the San Fernando Valley. And we started here, a half acre, and we moved to Camarillo Somas area, and we also have a nursery there, which is about 4 or 5 acres. In Japanese, bonsai means bon is pot and sai is plant, so it's a combination of a pot with a plant. We use organic methods for growing. So the soil is composted and very strong. The soil is the core and key of a good, healthy bonsai. So we've invented pots like this. This pot it looks like this is all of the pot. No, we've opened it up, and inside of here is all soil. So there's about 3 times the amount of soil that a regular bonsai has, but this pot has 3 times that amount of soil. So it can let its roots grow larger, it can stay in this pot longer, and if you forget to water it for a period of, say, 2 weeks, it'll still be alive when you come back. We are now retiring and moving to a different location. The bonsai nursery is for sale. It includes the stock, it includes the accounts, and it includes equipment and materials. So those are all included. We're looking for someone who is interested in beautiful plants, energetic, um, who has an entrepreneurial desire to expand this. We have concentrated just on a few accounts in the last few years, but there's lots of room for expansion. There are very few bonsai nurseries in the United States. So there is a lot of potential for growing.